to Angus Kitt.
Morning, Angus.
Morning, how are we?
Good, thank you. Tell us a little bit about Angus and what alternative country is all about.
I play old country. It's got that country feel and that country kind of songwriting style to it. It doesn't so much fit into the country style.
All right. Well, Paul, how have you come across Angus?
So I've met Angus a couple of times. Angus is a regular performer at quite a few events.
Yep.
And I specifically met Angus a fair distance away from here. We were in Cooma in New South Wales.
Yeah.
So Angus likes to get around town with his music, as we do. So, Angus, question for you. What got you into music and what got you into country music specifically?
Music has always been in my life. I learned guitar when I was like 5 or 6 because my parents won guitar lessons in a silent auction at school. And then I was singing before that. So there's been a lot of different artists. Probably the mainstay has been the Bushwhackers. Because my grandparents listened to them. They were always on in the house when I was younger. And there's numerous videos of me singing along to their songs when I was about 3. Then as I got older, I kind of got into that Australian pub rock kind of scene. So Jimmy Barnes, Cold Chisel. And then the Bushwhackers ultimately led me to Tamworth as part of the Junior Academy of Country Music that they're involved in. And then, that's kind of how I found my way into the country music industry. And now my sound probably blends a bit of Keith Urban, James Johnston, and the songwriting aspect is definitely inspired by Luke O'Shea.
Angus, just tell us about the Country Music Academy. It says you're a graduate of it. What was that all about?
Yeah, so they run a junior course in the winter, and then they run their senior course in January before the festival. I was part of the junior course, so it's about 7 days, and it's like really intensive. You're there from 8 a.m. in the morning till 8 o'clock at night, if not later. And it's just, you're there with industry professionals, you're there with Lynn Botel, Roger Corbett from the Bushwhackers, Dobe, and then they'll get mentors as well, who will be part, like your group leaders, and then also you do a heap of songwriting sessions too. So out of that, I wrote a song called Our Last Drink, which the Bushwhackers asked to be recorded.
All right.
And so I was on their latest release, The Great Australian Lap, with that song.
Oh, fantastic. With all that background, you've won a couple of busking championships. It's been would have been a bit of fun. I think it's where Paul might have met you.
I think we first met Paul at the Kilmore Busking Championship.
Yep.
And then obviously we saw each other again in Cooma. Those competitions are really good to get your name and your music heard. And they're really important for socialising. Like, I wouldn't have met Paul without going to those competitions. So,
Paul, you got a question, Angus?
I do. We're going to go a little bit off topic, Mike.
Yeah.
And now I understand, Angus, you're a pretty good aspiring AFL umpire over in I think it's the Yarra League.
I do it in the Yarra Junior Football League, and I also do it in the Victorian Amateur Football Association.
All right. So, a field umpire?
Yeah, field umpire. It's my 5th year of umpiring. I'm currently coaching at the Yarra Juniors and then umpiring the Prem B. So they're great at VAFA.
Well, old amateurs footy baller from way back with St Bernard. So good to see you running around. Yeah.
I did the 19 Prem Grand Final last year between St Kevin's and Old Brighton.
Oh, wow. It would have been a bit of fun as well. Enjoy running around, but you could sing them a number as well.
Yeah.
You're currently recording an EP, and tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I'm currently in the studio with Shane Nicholson at Ziggy Tone, and we're working on this EP. It's called Concrete Cowboy, and I think we're going to play the title.
We will in a moment. Yep.
The EP really, it has a few different sounds on it. There's like a modern pop country kind of tune called Take Me Back, and then there's a few ballads. My songwriting keeps evolving. One of the songs off it is called Test of Time, and it's really, really inspired by my love of Australian history and actually my connection to that. My great, however many grandmothers back to the Eureka Stockade.
Oh, right. Okay.
Helped sewed parts of the Eureka flag together.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I wrote that song, I guess, for her.
Well, tell us a little bit about Concrete Cowboy before we play it then.
Yeah, so Concrete Cowboy is probably the most standard country it gets on the EP. It's really kind of inspired by who I am, because I live in Melbourne, but I'm also really inspired by the country and the stories within it.
Yep.
And I also lived in outback South Australia for a year. So it kind of blends that idea all into a metaphor of being a concrete cowboy.
Well, we'll play Concrete Cowboy and we'll come back and chat some more. So hang on there and we'll, folks, here's Angus Kitt with his great song, Concrete Cowboy. Wonderful song, Angus. Paul?
Do you know what I was thinking, Mike?
Yep.
Angus should get together with Layla Baines, who was our previous Young Artist of the Month to write, because they've both got this great Australiana kind of feel.
Yeah. Get them singing a number or two together. Yeah.
Definitely.
What's the future looking like for you, Angus?
Well, obviously getting the EP released is the main focus at the moment, which will probably... The full EP should hopefully be out by early next year.
Right.
With some of the singles rolling out off it towards the back end of this year.
No, that'll be fantastic. Will Paul and will the crew see you at Tamworth next year?
Yeah. I think it's pretty hard to say no to Tamworth. So it's similar to those competitions. Even if you're not going for the music aspect to play gigs, you can just go and you'll probably end up getting a gig or doing busking or something, but even just to socialise with other people within the country music industry, it's such a valuable experience. Yeah, it's hard to say that I wouldn't be there.
No, that's good. All right. Paul, some last questions of Angus.
Angus, it seems like you're pretty focused on the music. If you sort of fast forward to 5 years ahead, where do you see yourself?
Yeah, I definitely think I'll be somewhere in the country scene, somewhere between the folk country, alt country. I'll definitely still be there, unless something absolutely changes. The other thing that's going to be in the next 5 years, I'm currently studying teaching. Yeah. I'll have finished that course. So music is, because it's so important, I chose to go into teaching for 2 reasons. Like the time off with teaching, you can get to a lot of the festivals if you balance your workload correctly. And then also, I didn't have a great experience at my first school, but then I moved to Northcote High, and they really embraced my musicality and who I was as a musician, so much so that they had my band and I play at their formal. And they even asked me to write our graduation song, which is called The Memories We Made, and it's also on the upcoming EP.
Oh, fantastic. And now, any aspirations in the umpiring to go further?
Yeah, absolutely. The track I'm on, I definitely want to. See how it goes. I keep working at it. And, yeah, if I end up on the MCG, it's play on.
You're having a full life there between umpiring and singing and studying, so
yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Angus has been part of our Young Artist of the Month. You will feature on the front page of the UGFM website for the month, and then it's been put out on Facebook, and that's been distributed extensively throughout our region. So a lot of people will have heard of Angus after today. So all part of the gig that we try and put it out there.
Angus, there's no reason you can't have it all. You can travel Australia umpiring and travel the world with your music.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, thank you, and good luck, Angus, and thank you for being our Young Artist of the Month.
Thank you.